Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Greenback Riders Trading Academy, and we are going to take a look at what we are expecting going into tomorrow and the rest of the week. Now, before I start, I would apologize that I have been out of action for almost 2.5 months now. I actually went for a vacation to India for after around 14 years, and the vacation got extended, and I finally stayed there for 2 months, and then I came back again. I'm back as of now, and hopefully I will continue to be here, and there will not be any further disruptions. And I will talk about some new tools that I have picked up over the last few months, and that has been providing pretty good results as of now. So let us take a look at starting at the high level time frames, and then we will come down to the lower level details. So let us first take a look at what happened today. So when we closed here, we saw on the 4-hour chart there was a bearish divergence, but I wanted this particular candle to be taken out. This was behaving like the last flag at this point of time. However, we did not close anything above, and then we finally closed below this candle. We went back up to the 5964 area, got rejected multiple times. At that point of time in the day, that 5964 area was actually the midpoint of the day. We tried to get over that area 3 times, we could not, and finally we broke down and came all the way to the downside. There was a little bit of hesitation here in the 5901 area. We actually went up to the 5930, and then we dropped back again. The 5930 was the previous low. We could not take that out. I was thinking that there is a possibility that we could take it out and go up higher, but that did not happen. And instead, once this low gave up, we came down a lot. So that is what happened as of yesterday. Now, going into tomorrow's session, I would actually keep a strong eye on this area, the 48 area. This is a strong daily support. If you look to the left hand side, you will see that there's a cluster of lows that are there on the daily chart. If we are breaking this down, we will come down to this 5809 area, and if the 5809 area also gives up, then we are looking for that 5757. However, remember that on the daily chart, if we look at the daily chart once here, and if we are trying to get a measured move to the downside, considering that we started the move up here, so this was that's the wrong tool, sorry. If we started here, so we were in a micro channel till this point of time. This was our pullback. So at this point of time, I am keen on seeing the price come down to the 5782 level. So this will I'll actually mark this as a level here, and I will put this as 1:1 target on daily chart. Yeah. So this is the 1:1 target on the daily chart at this point of time. And on the upside, we will have to see that we are getting above this 5885, 585890 area. If we are able to get above these areas overnight and try to hold it, then we will see if the market is still going up. But if you are, if I go back and look at the 4-hour chart, or else if it gives up this 5850, we will keep coming down. First, I'll target this, and then I'm thinking that we may actually come here, and then the bounce will start, or it may just start from here, go up a little bit, and then come back down again to give us this particular level. On the upside, I will have to see. Let us get back to the 4-hour chart once again. On the upside, this is the new low that is there, but since this was the breakout area on the 4-hour chart, I want the price to get above this 5913 area at least. And if we come down to the 1-hour chart again, this is the same area that I would like to see that it is being taken out. Although if you see that there is an up move that is starting, see, we came down towards a very strong daily level, right? And then we bounced from there and we held above. But this move has been so strong. If you look from the top on the hourly chart, this is the hourly chart, right? Yes. So if you look from here, this 59.96 where we started to sell fresh again, this was the first leg down. We went back up, this created a flag, and we came back down. However, if you see, the first leg ended here, and then this is where the second leg actually started. So if we are trying to get a measured move of that to the downside, again, I'm choosing the wrong one. If we are trying to get a measured move of that to the downside, if we say we came down till this point and then went back up here, we have actually done 1:2 of this move to the downside, right? So now, if the price is actually moving up, I wanted to move up about this 58.90 level and hold that. If we see that the price is holding, then we can get above the 59.07, 5920. Now, this 5914 to 20 will again serve as a very strong spot of resistance, and we will have to see if that is being taken out, or we will start to sell from there once again, right? So, and remember that throughout the last few days, the characteristic of the day has been, in the morning we are coming down around 40-50 points, then we are actually retracing back 50% of that area, creating a trading range, and finally breaking down again. So that has been the kind of move that we have been seeing over the last few days. Now, one more thing which is of really good importance is this particular line, right? This is the daily channel that we have. Now, we came here once, we came here twice, we came here thrice, we came below it, but finally the day actually closed above this, right? So we came out there and we closed the day above this. Let's take a look at the daily chart. This is where we closed. So we may come down here, and we will have to be careful that if you're bouncing here, then we can actually get a bounce back to this particular area once again, right? Or else if we have to see that it is breaking down, it's getting retested and coming back down again. Basically, we will have to wait for this particular level to give up at this point of time before we can start for tomorrow and see that the price is trying to come down further, right? So that is the structure that we have right now. Now let us take a look at something else which I was talking about, which we will be talking about GEX or the gamma exposures. Now, detailed video about the gamma exposures will be out on this channel sometime this week, so stay tuned for that. But for now, we will look at what the gamma exposure is and how we are dealing with that. So I am getting the gamma exposure details from this website called barchart.com. You can also get your the option flow, the options data, whatever data has come in all through the day. You can collect it for the whole week and gather together, do some calculations on Excel, and then finally get the same levels as well. I have been trying to do that, but it needs a lot of refinement. So till then, I am using these paid service, right? So if you see gamma, what is gamma? Gamma is the second derivative of price when we are talking about options, right? So we are talking about the market maker's exposure to the to the gamma. And if you see, everything is below the zero line. So when we are in a negative gamma environment, so when we are in a negative gamma environment, at that point of time, the market is actually either it's in a trend. It has to be in a trend. Now we do not know whether it's an uptrend or a downtrend. That we will talk about further in details when we talk about the gamma exposure. But at this point of time, we look at what are the specific support and resistance areas that we have with respect to gamma. Now gamma is coming up for SPX. Remember that SPX is where we play the options. This is the cash index, right? And ES is the futures of that. So throughout the day, you can keep a SPX chart side by side, and you can actually see that the price between the SPX spot and the ES spot differs by around 10 to 14 points, right? So for example, if we are talking about 58.50 here, the corresponding line for ES will be around 58.60 to 64 in that range. So you can play it out just like that, right? Now based on that, what we do is I bring on a chart which has SPX on it. Let me get that chart here. So these are the different levels, different gamma levels that we have at this point of time. This is the maximum gamma level that we saw, and based on what this is what we are looking at, right? This 5800 has the maximum gamma level here. No, this is the 5850. So this is not the maximum gamma level. I'll have to change this around. Strong gamma level. This will be strong, and the 5800 is actually the major gamma level. Major weekly gamma. Okay. So if we are getting stuck here, then the next level it starts coming down to this area. But if we see that we are getting stuck midpoint and we are going up again, then there's a high probability that we will come and hit these levels here. Now, if you look at the gamma again, now, if you look at the gamma again, see there are little areas where it is trying, it may try to create some kind of resistance. It may also become a resistance at the 58.75 areas, and we will have them marked eventually. All these charts will be included in the recording in the description below. So take a look at the description below, and you will find the links to all these charts, right? And then so these are the different support and resistance areas. The idea is, if we now are able to break down 5750, so for example 5900 today, this 5900 was the largest gamma, and my idea was, if we are breaking down this 5900, we will actually squeeze down, and that is what happened. We squeezed down. Now again, tomorrow, if we are looking for a squeeze up to the upside, we will have to see that we are getting above this 5900 level, or we can come down here and get to the downside again. Now we are talking about the trend, right? So the primary trend right now is bearish. So whatever up move we are seeing, it is being sold back. Whether it's 50 points, 60 points, it is being sold back. So it is also possible that we start moving to the upside, and there is also a negative gamma. At that point of time, these are the support resistance areas that will help us. So what I have put down here, like this is the last line. If you are below this, do not try to go long as you do not come up here and try to get a very good move to the upside. Otherwise, this below this, it will actually squeeze. Similarly, if you see here, do not go short above this, because this will be the squeeze area on the upside, and these are the minor levels in between. So these are the different levels that I keep in mind when I'm trading. I keep this chart open, and based on this, I see when this chart is coming down here, what is my corresponding ES mini doing, and that is giving me very good results for since the time I have started trading with this gamma concept, right? Along with the price action support levels, support and resistance levels and everything, this gamma concept is giving me a very good idea about where price is about to go, or what price can do. What you can also do is, you can initiate your trades around these levels. Around each of these levels, you can actually initiate your trade. That way your stop loss idea is also very limited. So you have a very good stop loss, a very close stop loss. You know what will happen if we go above that again, or if we take that out again. And if the price comes back again to the previous level, below the previous level, or above the previous level, you can reinitiate the trade, right? But at that point of time, your stop loss will be very close to you, and this can actually help you get very good results in your trading journey. So based on the volume profile today, we had kind of a multiple distribution day. So the main areas of support and resistance will be created. Of course, this will be the so the main area of support and resistance will be this POC that we had, and then the next area of resistance to the upside will be this complete trough that we have, that will extend from the 3.4 to the 2.8 area. And if you actually go back and look at the price action, you will see that it is actually matching up with the price action as well. And below that, we have a strong trough here. If you see, we came up inside this area and we are getting rejected again, so we will have to see how this area behaves. Apart from that, in this particular area, this is the 5917 or the 14 to the 20 area. This we know already as a very good support and resistance area in the price action chart that we have already looked at. And below that, there will be some kind of resistance here again, or support here at this point, you can say. And then this is the low of today, right? So these are the different support and resistance areas that I can see coming up here. Now let us go a little bit farther down and see where we have price action below this 58.21 level, and we will take a look at what is happening there as well. So this is another low at 5808 or 5809. We have this line marked in our intraday charts as well, or the higher time frame charts. And if we are going further below this, I want to go back till the 17th of September, because that is where the majority of the action has started, with the gap that got formed right there. So right below this is another POC line that we have at 5801. If we are falling below 5801, this is one more trough, and right above that we can have this one 5793 as one of the areas of support and resistance. And see, it is actually matching up with the price action. Below this again, this may be another point of interest. And then this was actually a P profile the other day. We have this a P profile, right? And then the price came back down. Below here, you can have support in this whole particular whole area, right? I will actually mark it here, because technically this is the trough, and below that you have your next area right here. This will actually need a box right here. This will be the next area, and then below that again, this whole area is again a trough, and then another major line comes out at this area, which was the POC of the previous day. So I think that should suffice for now, but let's just complete this part. Let's just complete this part. This will be another area, and if I am going to mark some of the peaks here, these will be 5748 and 5725. These will be some of the peaks right here. So these are the support and resistance areas that we have based on the session volume profile. I wanted to go till the 17th of September, but for now I think we are pretty well covered with whatever we have marked so far, right? And let us take a look in this area. We have not done much in this area. This area is actually lacking, so because this is the gap, right? This 59542 here, this was a gap. This actually happened early in the morning at 8 o'clock. This was because of some news item, and it went back up. But let us see what we have in this area. I do not want to keep this area completely blank here. This is the POC line, so of course that will be an important line. Again, this 5902 area, we know that 5902 is an important area, and above that, this is the trough that we have. Again, this is 10 to 18. If you remember, we got stuck at 18 multiple times today as well, and then we have this as one level, and maybe this will act as another level on the 15 minutes time frame. But keep these as a reference. I keep these as a reference. My main lines are my price action lines plus the lines that I have based on the JEX exposures. Those are the primary lines that I concentrate upon. So I am not even bothering about drawing the lines to the upside at this point of time. So that is all I have for now. By the way, we are live on Google Meet every day from around 9-10 a.m. To at least 12 p.m. Like today, I was there for almost till 2 o'clock. So we are live on that, and we share our trade ideas. We say what we are doing. We do the market commentary on a regular basis. So if you are interested in joining that, please hop onto our Discord server. The link of that is again given in the description below, and there you will find the webinar link posted around 8:45 a.m. every day morning. So I will end the video here. If you're liking the content, please like, share, comment on the video. And if you're new here, please subscribe to the channel and click on the notification icon. With that, I will close the video here tonight, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow morning. Have a great rest of the night, everyone. Bye.